Welcome back to Jiggs Reviews. Going back to basics today. We are doing some White Dog, some Moonshine. So yeah, for those who don't know, which if you're watching this, I'm sure you are very well aware, but before they start aging whiskey, it's this lovely white liquid going on here. Obviously it's the barrel that gives it its colour. Obviously the more humid and hotter temperatures in the darker the liquid gets, but we've got this today. This is Buffalo Trace's White Dog. So I think they've got about 3 different types, I think. This one is mash number 1. This is a corn, rye and malted barley recipe. As far as I can remember, I think it's corn is 75%, the rye is 10%, and the malted barley is 15% of the total in there. If my maths is right, I think that should be 100%, but who knows. Anyway, so yeah, so this is obviously as well, this is going to be quite high volume wise, because obviously once it starts aging in the barrel, it does start to lose some of that proofing, angel share and all that. It gets evaporated into the sky. I can't remember how the temperature works really. I think if it's a hotter climate, I think it loses more water than alcohol, or the other way around. I can't remember. It's too much for my small brain to work out sometimes. I can barely remember my own name half the time. So yeah, so this is 62.5%, which is 125 proof. So let's just get on with it, shall we? Nice little smash nose there. It's going to be quite hot, so I won't give myself too much of a big pour.
Damn, I got an instant drunk.
It's been a long time since I've drunk this. I brought this bottle probably 2 years ago or so, and as you see, there's not a lot. That's probably had like 1 dram out of it. So this is dram number 2 for me. So yeah, as you can see, it's very clear. It's like vodka. I thought something in my glass and it's not, it's the light reflecting, and now look to the light and I've got hickamy doodles. Good one, Jiggs. Oh. Anyway, let's see how it is. It's definitely more of an alcohol ethanol nose in that, obviously being a higher proof. But underneath it, you can really smell the corn in this. Very sweet corn nose. It's almost a bit like a sort of buttered or caramel popcorn, actually. Very much so. It's a real popcorny nose in that. It's quite grassy as well. Definitely get some grassy, I'd say more like actual fresh grass than. What I should have done is I haven't actually got a bottle of Buffalo Trace actually. My last bottle was fully drunk. It would have been, fully drank should I say. It would have been good to do an A-B comparison really. Assuming that this mash one does actually go into Buffalo Trace whiskey, because obviously they do a lot of other labelled stuff and it might not necessarily go into standard Buffalo Trace. I might be wrong. Like most things, I should have googled that beforehand, shouldn't I? But who cares? It's like floral nose in there as well. Yeah, it is quite. Once you get past the alcohol ethanol smell, there is quite a lot of sweet fragrances in there. Alright, let's take this bad boy down. That is hot. Once you get past that though, you do get hit with a lot of flavour in your mouth. Oh. Let me go back first. So I'm really getting that buttery popcorn taste on there as well. It is actually really sweet, but not in a terrible way. I don't know, it's sweet, but it's got a savoury edge to it, if you know what I mean, which obviously popcorn is very much like that as well, isn't it? You know, you get your popcorn, obviously the actual popped corn is very savoury because that's what it is, but and then you've got that, if it's been sugared or, you know, caramelised or whatever, it's exactly like that. Definitely getting it's caramel there, but I'm not sure if it's virgin on butterscotch. The finish is pretty good as well. Definitely lasts in your mouth. It's really coated in my mouth. I can feel it. Very, very claggy inside. It does go quite dry. I do think if you had a little bit, this is, you know, I don't think this is really for, you know, you say sipping whiskey is in, you sit down, you relax, you have to take it over time. Obviously you do need to drink this over time because obviously the high proof and what it is, but it's something you have every once in a while. It's not really this wouldn't be a daily drinker by any means. But it definitely is very dry. It's in a real dry note in my mouth. The corn is really, really strong in this, in the flavouring. Getting a bit of a sort of strawberry taste in there. Like I might have said this in past videos, but I work in agriculture, so I'm on farms a lot. And if you go to a farm where they've got silage on the go, and I always get this wrong, whether it's straw or hay. I think hay's the wet kind that they use for silage in that sense. It's definitely got that sort of taste that you get on the nose from that when you're on farms. It's very oily and viscous. I mean, that is the spots all over my glass. Yeah, really, really good legs.
Oh, see those legs, man.
What would you expect from a 62.5, whatever I said it was, yeah? But I do like it. It is. It's not something like I said, it's not a daily drinker, but it has got a lot going for it. I mean, like I said before, my mouth is so coated. It's still there, I've still got the warm Kentucky hug. It doesn't seem to want to go away. It is a nice little dram to have every now and then. I say dram, it's the beginnings of bourbon, isn't it? So it's, to me, dram is Scottish.
I give homage to Scotland.
So, yeah. Very good, very nice. I like that. Had to be re-jogged in my memory, it's been so long since I had it, but nice little thing every now and then. Anyway, nice one. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all on the next Jiggs reviews. Cheers.